Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna do a tour of the backyard garden so I can kind of show you how things are going. I know all y'all know that I was sick for a couple weeks, and so for those 2 weeks and pretty much this last week, so that's 3 weeks, I practically haven't touched the backyard garden. Um, and it's just amazing how nature knows to just take care of itself. A lot of times I think we get in the way of nature and we prevent it from doing what it needs to do. But for the last 3 weeks, I have stepped out of the way, not because I wanted to, but because I had to. But yeah, so we're going to look at the backyard garden real quick and kind of bunch of birds over there. Oh, hey, the peanut gallery. But yeah, we're just gonna go quick tour, short video, and come on along and let's check it out. All right, let's start up here with this kale. Um, I hope that the camera does it justice, but it looks amazing. I'll put up on the screen what type of kale this is. But I mean, it exploded over the last couple weeks. And then another type of kale down here, looking pretty amazing. And in between all these, I have the elephant garlic. And the elephant garlic is looking really, really good. Growing very, very well. This is one of the calendulas that I planted. And it's got a little bloom right there. Looks like it's going to blossom. All right, got some thyme right there. It's looking really good, like a real like dark green color to it. I don't know if that shows up on the camera or not. I mean, this right here, this row is broccoli, and there's no broccoli spears on it or heads or whatnot on it yet. It's got a little bit of pest issues, but I think that frost last night may have killed off a bunch of them because I don't see them. I was looking this morning and I don't see any of those worms that were on here, so hopefully they don't like this cold weather and they get on along. So these are two different types of broccoli here as well. So I will put up on the screen the types of broccoli we have here. But I mean, besides them being eaten up a little bit, they look amazing. And then the Brussels sprouts, same. We don't have any down in there yet, but they'll be coming. But the plants look great, except for the occasional worms on them. And then down here we got some oregano. Oregano's looking good. Smells good. The strawberries that I planted, man, they look amazing. So I'm gonna do a video on me transplanting these. I was supposed to collaborate with a company that does raised beds, and that's what I was waiting on to transplant these, but I think that fell through, and I'm just gonna go ahead and do a video myself, just same video, but just not with those raised beds. We definitely got some pest pressure over here. Once again, I didn't find any of the worms on it. Oh, there's a worm right there. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Right there by my thumb. Go ahead and squish that joker. Get him out of there. But these aren't faring as well as the ones out there. You see something bit that off right there. But these were all experimental anyway, so I'm not too concerned with them. And then my my elephant garlic that I'm doing in these bags that I've never grown in before. Most of them are up and doing well. Still, I think that the ones in those little small raised beds are doing better. And then just some more calendula, a little calendula right there, another one back there, and another one right there. This is my sage. So what I'm going to do with the sage is I'm going to cut all of this back, and it'll be low like this right here. Cut all of these long stems off, and it'll just come back beautiful next year. So yeah, I'll be cutting that back. I'm gonna wait for these to die back a little bit more before I do that. And my in-ground strawberries, I need to clean this bed up, but I mean, they look great though. And then we got my lettuce. Man, that lettuce is looking good, and it's tasting good too. I've been eating. See, I took that one out. I've been eating some of it. I need to weed a little bit here in the middle of the bed. Same over here. This lettuce right here. This is like that. This is that iceberg lettuce. Everything I'm looking at here, I'll post on the screen what they are. And then I got my collards. I love me some collards. Some of them looking kind of rough. The wind has been blowing, but and they've been getting eat up too. That's all right, because they're gonna last. They're gonna keep going and going and going. Don't see any worms underneath there. I'm thinking that this cold that came through. Look at that one. That one looks beautiful. So this one is the top chop. And then this one right here is the Southern Creole. Y'all might ask, how can I tell the difference? Well, I just know which one I planted in which row. That's it. They look a lot alike. But man, these things are delicious. I come over here and break one off. Break the piece off like that. Check it for some worms. And then chomp down on it. But it's so delicious. And that frost that came through really sweetened them up. Man, they taste good. And the last thing we have here are the carrots. And man, look at that. You can't tell me that they didn't explode. Obviously, there's none that's ready to be picked yet, but man, they look great. They look healthy, nice and green. I mean, goodness. And so I do not thin my carrots out, at least like not at this point. So what I do is I wait for them to grow a little bit and to when I can start harvesting some. And once they get to that point, I'll harvest some and I'll leave the smaller ones, and then those will continue to grow. So I'll be harvesting these from maybe late December, mid to late December through March, April, depending on how long I want to keep them in the ground. But I don't have anything slotted to go into this bed that's urgent, so I may leave these as long as I possibly can. All right, well, there are the onions. Onions are looking good. Nice and toasty in here in this in the greenhouse. As you can see, I don't know if it shows up very well on the camera, but you can see a little bulge happening there. See, like right there. Get that stuff out of the way. See a little bulge happening there. They are ready to go out, and so I'm waiting for this cold snap to go by before I actually put them out. So yep, that's pretty much it. I still got my onions I got to put out here, but I'm gonna wait till this cold snap. We got about 3 or 4 days that's the mornings are going to be down in the mid, the low 30s, maybe down to the mid 20s. So I'm gonna wait a little bit on those, but I'm assuming that I should be able to put the onions out next week. And that's the garden right there. She's looking good. Something else I wanted to touch on is the all of my automatic waterers. I went ahead and took those out. And the reason why I did that is because they will freeze in this cold weather. But I still have these running to the chickens, and this one right here running to the turkeys. So their automatic waterers are still on and working, and then their waterers here. So I just have to fill that up. So what I basically do is I make sure that every afternoon this is full, because it's probably going to freeze, and I won't be able to add any in the mornings because this will probably be frozen as well. But I take all of those out and I put them away a little bit. I mean, if I'm going to have a long stretch of nice weather, then I will pull them back out. But for the most part, they are done for the winter, and I'll bring them back out in the spring. And a lot of people have been asking about Thanksgiving and Christmas. Well, they are still here. They are still hanging out. When I was sick, I got behind on a lot of things, so I didn't get an opportunity to set up everything for processing them. But I think that's going to change here soon, because I got to process them, and I got to process these guys over here. They looking good, though. Look at them. See if I can get you down in there. All right. There they are. Looking all nice and big and plump. I got to process these jokers. I'm going to keep a few for laying. But for the most part, most of these are going to freezer camp. All right, well, there you have it. Garden's looking good. Only things left to plant are the onions. And I'm going to transplant those strawberries in. I'm going to put them in the raised bed that has the asparagus in them. I believe that those are good companion plants. I'll look that up before I upload the video and let you know if that was a thumbs up or not. But yeah, I was really looking forward to doing a collaboration with that company for the raised beds, where I was going to plant strawberries in the raised beds. I'm still going to do it, but I'm going to go with Ollie or Oli Gardens. They're actually one of my affiliates as well. So I'm going to buy 2 raised beds from them that I can plant strawberries in the spring. I'm going to do it in the spring with those. I normally don't plant strawberries in the spring, but I'm going to go ahead and give it a try. But those other strawberries I'm going to put with the asparagus, and we'll see how that goes. But the company, you know, I was really disappointed because we had sat down and talked about everything and went over the terms and whatnot, and they were pretty much going to send me. It's a small raised bed, but I think it was a 6x2 raised bed, 17 inches tall, and which would have been perfect for some strawberries, you know. And I told them, you know, that hey, everything was a go. I gave them my plan on how I would do, you know, 3 videos over the next 8 months, you know, and whatnot. And I mean, it was a great plan, a great series that I was going to put on for them, throw in a few shorts and whatnot. But you know, we went over everything, and then after about, I'd say, 3 weeks of talking, I never heard from them again. And so just the other day, I wrote them back and I told them, hey, I'm no longer interested. Not sure what broke down with the talks and whatnot, but that I just wanted to conclude the matter by saying that I'm not interested anymore, because I just can't be with a company that does business that way. All the affiliates and whatnot that I work with, they're good companies, great customer service. They're always there when I email them or whatnot, and I don't like to deal with companies that don't have a high level of customer service. Customer service is very important to me, and I would not recommend them to you guys if I didn't feel that way about them. So I definitely won't be affiliating with them, and I won't be using their products. But anyway, hey, it's Saturday. Was it the 30th of November? And all the Black Friday sales are still going on for the most part for all my affiliates. Some of them in today, some of them in on Sunday, and some of them in on Cyber Monday. So make sure that you're taking advantage of the deals. Make sure that, if you need some gardening tools or gardening equipment or whatnot, check out Hoss. I think there's it may end today if it didn't end yesterday. Um, no. Theirs goes through Sunday. Theirs goes through Sunday. So you still got time on them, but it's a great time to get those things. Maybe Bootstrap Farmer. If you need some seed trays for the spring, they have great seed trays. Um, Camel City Mill. They have amazing socks. I'm wearing them right now. My feet feel amazing. Who else? Who am I forgetting? Um, Optics Planet, those of you who like to shoot and like firearms and whatnot, they have some amazing deals going on right now, and I'm pretty sure theirs are on through Cyber um, Monday as well. So be sure to check them out. And hey, thank you guys for supporting me. I really appreciate it. Y'all are amazing. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. I hope that your holiday season is going well. Everyone's in good health, and thankful for those that are here to celebrate with you. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next video.